AP Cannon could definitely be coming out of ADD. Could consider the on-hit if you double down around lane. Damage side of it.
Actually, just gonna pass on by and go for that. They're looking for a gank here onto Faker, trying to survive with the taunts. There is the Justice Punch, but the nice long-range stun coming in from Yondu with the red buff. That's gonna be first blood. Faker too far down the lane. Thinking about a return gank.
They don't have Ignite this time, but they're gonna go for it anyway.
Trying to just spus his way out of there. Double taunt is nice, but there is the stun. Actually, nice knock-up, and they force him in range again. Perfect knock-up there with the pillar by Blank, and a really good read. Extra damage that Faker is able to take in the trade, not even necessarily needing that. Hold the phone, though. No cleanse here onto Max, and the binding is there again from Effort.
Could be more.
Meanwhile, Blank is here. Pilot has his flash available, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. He saves it this time around. A double kill down in the bottom side for SKT.
And
the charge is gonna come on in. The flash available only for Bang here. Effort with the Q down into the bottom of the map. Not even on top of them, but the double TP coming on in. Tal is here as well as Faker trying to knock Ian off of it. Doesn't look like he can get away from this one. Tal going 1v2 in the back line as well. He has the damage, the double kill now for Bang this time around. Yondu, he's caught in the river, making a triple for Bang. And SKT, they
counter rotation here from MVP, but probably after the turret's already down. SKT picks up the turret. Blank is already onto the Rift Herald, and this is definitely like the scrims that SKT
got behind, got a little bit sloppy, and it wasn't a good look for them in game one, but when they get ahead.
While MVP might be able to come back at a much later point in the game, they have to give up every objective to SKT's current power level. Taking the Rift Herald, they now take the mid lane turret, 3 outer turrets down super early, and it's a big risk for MVP to look for plays like this.
You can see just how much lockdown they have the taunts into it. Oh, okay, MVP want to charge on in. They get onto Bang, but it's a Swain, and he has stopwatch, and there it is, ADD. As I mentioned, you're running into this comp. You are not going to do anything as the cannon, especially before you're fed. Pillar awkwardly, it could be sometimes hard for SKT to get the perfect engage. They're going to need, you know, some kind of live V5 and go for any inner turrets. We don't have to, right? We're not forced to. We're going to have a one-on-one, though. Tal is going to be stunned, and oh, hello, Pilot. Really nice job. Yeah, it definitely changes the state of the side lane, you know, the 1v1. Uh-oh, Ian in a lot of trouble here is going to be knocked off Scarl. Even commits to the flash here, but nowhere for him to go. Nicely done, clearing out all the while Tal is having none of this. It's just taking them out, Drake.
And if people are asking why it's so slow and so boring to some, it's because it's for a teleport and have Tal in ult. So, you know, with a 15-second ult time on his Mega Gnar, show up behind the enemy team as you're coming in from the front, and we could actually lose a 5v5. It's in the realm of possibility. So the frustration of SKT not being able to take easy objectives after 13 minutes is, I'm sure he's being greedy here. He's going to walk up and face check, misses the auto.
Blood of the Rune King is used. Here comes Effort. They're trying to slow him down. Looks like they will be able to. And finally, the hands go wild. Happy to go on in here. Faker in the bush. Binding is going to go wide. Ian pretty low. Faker, though, trying to come in here. Ian, did he bite off more than he could chew? Faker getting so low himself. Here's Tal in the back line. But look at Pilot going 1v3 there. And now Tal is all alone. Unfortunately, Pilot
as well.
Looks like it is only going to be the outer this time around.
Get it.
So it's a lot faster for them, even with their composition. Here comes Pilot. Faker doing a really nice job zoning him out once again, as well as Bang is going to get on top of ADD. Bang might pay for it. No, is going to have the Galio and the Zonias. MVP thinking about a follow-up on the engaged banking. Solo of a Pilot! Oh, man! He nearly goes down in that one. ADD getting greedy, trying to take out Bang. Is going to go down, and SKT, they finally find the Baron. A kill.
Now, it took them the better part of 37 minutes, but they do finally get the Baron.
This time, SKT, that weird Baron dance, they no longer have to do it. They get the buff, and now MVP have to come to them.
Watching in the picture-in-picture. Again, well problem-solved this time by SKT. They have enough members on the Baron. They pick up that objective. In the picture-in-picture, you can see they're going to get 2 turrets as well through all of this. Pilot tried to walk up, finish off Bang, but he doesn't get the kill. And it takes 1140 damage from the Demon Flare. That was the biggest Demon Flare I've seen in a while. He's out of the fight. Someone has to die, and that's why ADD rolls down.
You speak about that big Demon Flare.
Finally for SKT, way over 10,000, around 13,000.
So they have a super strong push. MVP did push out that top lane at least, so they have a little bit of breathing room, but it doesn't look likely that they'll hold this inhibitor. ADD looking to engage onto Faker, actually, trying to push him back. Not going to be successful in killing him, anything like that, but another pillar comes down. They're looking for the stop here and a charge away from Ian as they're just trying not to die here.
MVP, if they want to fight, they have to go in. They've used their ult defensively, and now...
Oh, he's going to knock Pilot into the wall. The shields are going to come down here, but it's just all about zoning them away. Laser Prison comes down onto Faker. He really doesn't care about that. Down goes that turret like it didn't even exist. And the pillar is going to come down. It doesn't matter. The Nexus goes down, and we will have a game number 3.
Slow and Steady wins the race in this one. Great early game from SKT.